to the Home Care Breakthrough Solutions Revenue Accelerator Program. Hey guys, it's Greg Mazza, your host for the Revenue Accelerator Program, where we're here to help you achieve your next home care revenue breakthrough. So today I'm going to talk about a topic that, let's just say that I witness repeatedly over and over again, business owners or home care owners and salespeople that are less than effective and efficient in their selling process. So today we're going to talk about the 4 critical steps for creating sales efficiency in your business, okay? So what do I mean by that? All right, when you are defining who you're going to market your business to and you're trying to figure out your sales process, it's very, very, very important that you go through these steps. This way you make sure you're not following what I call the spray and pray method, right? What most home care owners do is they're gonna say, I can go to doctor's offices or rehab facilities and assisted living facilities and elder law attorneys and hospitals, and I'm just gonna go everywhere and I'm gonna get my brand out there and I'm just gonna literally spray, and then you're sitting there praying like, I hope I get a referral. I hope I get a referral, right? It's not to say that you're never gonna get a referral, because you will. You'll get a referral for sure. But you're also wasting an immense amount of time, okay? Because you're not being effective and efficient in your selling. So if you stay to the end of this program, I'm gonna give you a checklist with the 4 steps with a little bit more of description of what those 4 steps are. But today, as part of the program, we're gonna talk about the 4 steps to make sure that you're not making this mistake in your business, all right? First step number 1 is define who your dream client is. Define who your dream client is. I literally have a whole training on how to do that, but we're gonna just talk about the basics. You need to figure out who is your ideal target and why. Is it someone, or is it type of health condition? Is it a type of client? Is it a type of payer source? What is it that is your ideal client? Or who is it that's your ideal client and why? So you wanna go through this process and figure that out. Once you understand who that is and you understand, this is my ideal client, you need to make sure that it also aligns with clients that you can serve at a high level, all right? Because you may say, well, I want brain injury clients. I do, I want brain injury clients. And you really look at your staff and you look at your processes and you look at your systems and you're like, and you actually start to get brain injury clients. Let me tell you, it's a whole different level. I know, because we've done brain injury clients before, and you can do them wrong. You can do them wrong. And it's not good for your business, and it creates a whole lot of clutter and chaos in your business. So you have to make sure that who you're defining as your ideal client, that you can actually serve those clients at a high level. And if you can't, then you need to pick another one, okay? When you can get those 2 things to align, whether it's picking a different client or changing your operations and your services in a way that you can add enough value to this target market, okay? When you can do that, then you're on the right path. The next step in the process is, once you know who that ideal client is, you need to figure out step 2, where can I find them? Where can I find them? This is where you define your target 15 and core 50, all right? Your target 15 and your core 50. So when you finally know, these are the clients that I want, you need to go through a process and figure out, where can I find them? Are they at specific types of rehab facilities? Are they at specific types of assisted living facilities or nursing homes, or specific civic groups like the Alzheimer's Association? So where are you going to find these people? All right, there's gonna be a place that you can find them. So once you figure that out, then you decide, who are my target 15? What is my target 15? My target 15 these are my absolute best clients, best possible referral sources. This is where I'm going to target first. And I know this because it just aligns perfectly with my dream client avatar. That's what we call it, okay? So when you finally figured that out, you define your target 15 and you create your core 50. So it's kind of like, some of you heard like A, B, C accounts. So your target 15 are your A and A plus accounts, and then your core 50, which is the remaining 35, those are like your B and C accounts, all right? We don't care about our DNF accounts. We just don't. Don't waste your time on it. Get them off the list, right? There will be times where you can take people off of your core 50 list and add new people on, but for the time being, we want to focus. right? Because when you focus your energy, instead of going all over the place, when you focus your energy and you start to see those accounts on a regular basis and you start to build relationships and you start to add value, that is where you start to get traction in your business. Once you've done that and you've identified like who they are, the next step in the process is to figure out where are they in my territory, right? Some of you have a multi-county territory. Some of you have like a big town or a big market. So you want to figure out, rather than driving from here to 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 here, you want to start mapping out your accounts into what I call quadrants. All right, I like to use sort of major highways, if you have them, as divider lines. And when you start to figure out where those divider lines are, like for us, we had 275 going north and south, and then there was like I-4 going east and west, and we figured out what those divider lines are. Then I start to take my core 50 and my target 15, and I put them in different quadrants. I had 4 different quadrants. On Monday, I go to quadrant 1. On Tuesday, I go to quadrant 2. Wednesday, quadrant 3. Friday or Thursday, quadrant 4. Is it a perfect system? No, but it's a lot better than being so inefficient that you're going from here to here to here to here to here. So once you start to map these out properly, right, there's going to be times where it's like, all right, well, I've got a case I've got to go admit. So then you look, can I switch it? Or sometimes you're going to have an appointment with the social worker that can only be on Tuesdays, and that's not your quadrant 2 day, but she's in quadrant 2. Can you flip some things around? But when you start to do your mapping of your territory and you actually put them into quadrants, it'll make you be, or it'll help you be so much more efficient in your business. And this is the last piece, and this piece is probably one of the most important pieces, right? And it's about, step 4 is about pre-qualifying your accounts. Pre-qualifying your accounts. I've witnessed repeatedly people that will go to potential referral sources and they call on them for 3, 4, 5, 6 months, and then they come to realize like the social worker is best friends with someone who is owns one of your competitors, or that this facility truly never refers out for private duty. It's a policy of theirs, right? So they start investing time, they bring them goodies and they bring them candy and all of this time and energy that goes into it. And then they realize 3, 4, 5, 6 months later that, my gosh, I'm never gonna get business from them. Now that doesn't mean to quit calling on accounts because you haven't gotten business from them. It means you need to pre-qualify up front to figure out where I should be investing my time. Now the reality is that social worker who's best friends with your competitor may leave eventually, so you want to keep tabs on it, but you're not going to spend 6 months because she may not leave for a year or 2 years. So you need to know how to pre-qualify accounts. And when you go into an account, there's a series of questions that you're going to want to ask them to find out, is this a good account? So before you start selling, before you start marketing, the first thing you are doing is you're going in and you're pre-qualifying that account. Do they refer private duty? How often, etc. Once you go through that process and you're able to pre-qualify, then you can decide, is this a target 15? Is this a core 50? Should I take them off the list completely, right? This is all about creating sales efficiency. So when you're able to do this in your business, you will start to see your business growing leaps and bounds because you're being much more focused, you're being much more effective, right? When you combine this with other strategies that we've talked about in the past, you start to get real traction in your business. So that's all I have for today. I hope you got value out of today's call. If you like what you heard, please comment. I'd love to hear what you guys are doing in your business. Please share it with your salesperson or someone else, one of your peers. And don't forget to like it. This way I know like this is something that you guys are getting value out of, right? And then I can start to do more videos just like this. So don't forget, I promised you, I was gonna give you it's really our sales call plan. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a link below. I'm dropping the link below where you guys can get a copy of our sales call planning tool. And this is a tool that we use for us and for our clients that helps you really start to identify how to create more efficiency in your sales planning process, including creating your target 15, your core 50, putting them into quadrants, etc. So if you think that is helpful, just download the link below And thank you so much. And we look forward to helping you achieve your next home care revenue breakthrough.